Hello there, this is Gibbon. Welcome back to Discover the World Together. Today, we're embarking on a journey to understand a powerful and influential entity, the European Union. The European Union, often simply referred to as the EU, is a unique economic and political union of 27 European countries. It's a fascinating entity, unlike any other in the world. It's neither a country nor an organization, but it has the power to influence both economic and political matters across its member states. The story of the EU dates back to the aftermath of the Second World War. The idea was conceived in the mid-20th century, around the 1950s. The continent was ravaged, and there was a strong desire to ensure lasting peace. 6 European countries decided to pool their coal and steel resources, forming the European Coal and Steel Community, the predecessor to the European Union. The EU's main objectives are multifaceted and ambitious. At its core, the EU aims to promote peace and well-being among its member states. It seeks to offer its citizens an area of freedom, security, and justice without internal borders. The EU also strives to sustain economic growth, ensuring that Europe's citizens enjoy a high standard of living. In addition to these, the EU aims to respect its rich cultural and linguistic diversity. It has 24 official languages and a wide range of cultures, making it a melting pot of diversity. Furthermore, the EU also plays a significant role on the global stage. It's one of the largest economies in the world and has a strong voice in matters such as human rights, climate change, and global trade. So, the European Union is not just about politics and economics, it's also about people, cultures, and languages. It's about unity in diversity, about working together for a common goal, about shaping a better future together. Now that we have a basic understanding of what the European Union is, let's delve a little deeper into its creation and the reasons behind it. So, why was the European Union formed in the first place? Well, to understand this, we need to journey back to the aftermath of World War II. Europe was left in ruins, both physically and emotionally. Out of this devastation, an idea was born: a united Europe. This concept wasn't just about economic cooperation, but was aimed at something much deeper: to create a bond so strong that another devastating war on European soil would be unthinkable. The idea of a united Europe took its first tangible form with the signing of the Treaty of Rome in 1957. This treaty established the European Economic Community, which was the forerunner to the European Union we know today. 6 countries took the brave step of signing this treaty, marking the birth of what would eventually become the European Union. These founding nations were Belgium, Germany, France, Italy, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. The Treaty of Rome set out to create a common market and a customs union among its member states. It was a revolutionary idea for its time and not without its challenges, but the founding nations were committed to their vision of a peaceful, united, and prosperous Europe. Over time, this small community of 6 nations began to grow, both in size and in ambition. The initial focus on economic cooperation expanded to encompass social issues, human rights, and political integration. More countries joined, drawn by the promise of peace and prosperity. The European Union, as we know it today, was officially established with the Maastricht Treaty in 1992, but its roots go all the way back to that bold vision in the aftermath of World War II. It's a testament to the power of cooperation, unity, and shared dreams. With the foundations laid, the European Union began to take shape. And what a shape it has taken! A unique union of diverse nations, bound together by a shared vision of peace, prosperity, and unity. From the ashes of war, a phoenix rose, a beacon of hope and unity in a world often divided by differences. From 6 countries to 27, the European Union's journey has been remarkable. It's a tale of unity, shared vision, and collective strength. Let's delve into the growth story of this unique union. Starting with the original 6 in the 50s, the EU expanded in waves, each time welcoming new members into its fold. The first enlargement saw the UK, Ireland, and Denmark joining in the 70s. Greece, Spain, and Portugal followed in the 80s, marking an important milestone. The fall of the Iron Curtain in the late 80s set off a chain of events leading to a massive expansion in the 90s and early 2000s. This included former Eastern Bloc countries, marking a significant shift in the political landscape of Europe. But why do countries join the EU? The reasons are as diverse as the nations themselves. One of the primary benefits is access to the single market. Imagine a massive, borderless marketplace of over 500 million consumers, where goods, services, capital, and even people move freely. It's a powerful economic engine, driving growth and prosperity across member states. Another advantage is the ability to have a say in decisions that shape the continent. From setting economic policies to tackling climate change, EU members have a seat at the table, a voice in the conversation. This collective decision-making process is a cornerstone of the EU, binding nations together in a shared destiny. The EU also fosters a sense of European identity, a feeling of belonging to a larger community. It promotes peace and stability, turning former foes into friends. It's a beacon of hope, a symbol of what can be achieved when nations come together. But the journey hasn't always been smooth. With growth comes complexity, and with diversity, disagreements. Balancing national interests with collective goals is a constant challenge. Navigating these waters requires diplomacy, compromise, and a commitment to the shared values that hold the Union together. The EU, now a major player on the global stage, is not without its challenges. Yet, its growth story is a testament to the power of unity, the strength of shared vision, and the enduring appeal of a project that seeks to make Europe stronger together. Like any large organization, the European Union has its share of challenges and criticisms. The EU, like any colossal entity, is not without its share of trials and tribulations. One of the most common critiques is the bureaucracy. The EU is often seen as a maze of red tape, with complex regulations that can stifle innovation and entrepreneurship. The sheer number of regulations can be overwhelming, leading to frustrations and a sense of inefficiency. Next, we have the criticism of lack of transparency. Critics argue that the EU's decision-making process is often shrouded in mystery, with key decisions taken behind closed doors by unelected officials. This perceived lack of transparency can lead to a sense of alienation among the citizens of member states, fueling sentiments of distrust and skepticism. The debate over sovereignty is another key point of contention. The EU has been accused of eroding the sovereignty of its member states, with critics arguing that decisions taken at the EU level override national interests. This has led to concerns about a loss of control over key areas of policy, stirring resentment among those who feel their national identity is being diluted. The Brexit, the United Kingdom's decision to leave the EU, serves as a stark example of these criticisms. The UK's departure was fueled largely by concerns over sovereignty and a perceived lack of transparency and democratic accountability within the EU. The Brexit has been one of the most significant challenges faced by the EU in recent years, serving as a wake-up call for the need for reform. Yet, despite these criticisms and challenges, the EU continues to push forward. It strives for unity, peace, and prosperity, working tirelessly to address its shortcomings and improve its structures and processes. The EU is a work in progress, and while it's far from perfect, its efforts to evolve and adapt are a testament to its resilience and determination. Despite these challenges, the European Union continues to strive towards its goals. The European Union is home to some of the world's most fascinating countries. Now, let's take a brief tour through some of these remarkable nations and explore what makes them shine in the constellation of the EU. First up is Germany, the economic powerhouse of Europe. Known for its precision engineering and high-quality manufacturing, Germany plays a pivotal role in the EU's economic framework. From the iconic brands like Mercedes and BMW to the famous Oktoberfest, Germany is a blend of tradition and innovation. Next, we sail to France, a country synonymous with culture and cuisine. France's contributions to art, literature, and philosophy are unparalleled. And let's not forget the French wine and cheese that have taken the culinary world by storm. Besides, France's diplomatic prowess makes it a key player in shaping the EU's foreign policy. Then we journey to Italy, the birthplace of the Renaissance and the hub of fashion and design. This country's rich historical heritage and its passion for food and fashion make it stand out. Italy's strong agricultural sector also contributes significantly to the EU's food production. Heading north, we find Sweden, a country leading in sustainability and innovation. With its commitment to green energy and a high standard of living, Sweden is a beacon of social and environmental progress within the EU. Our last stop is Belgium, the de facto capital of the EU. It's here in Brussels where the key EU institutions are located. Belgium's central position and multilingual culture make it an ideal hub for European unity and cooperation. There's so much more to the European Union than meets the eye. It's a testament to the power of unity and cooperation. These countries, each with their unique strengths and contributions, weave together to form the vibrant tapestry that is the European Union. It's a diverse union that celebrates its differences while working towards a common goal, a peaceful, prosperous, and united Europe.